Hi there, my name is Fong, and in this video I'm going to show you how to put the seedlings into sponge, which I can then put it into the net cup, net pots, and then put it into my hydroponic unit. This is the 6th day, and one was grown in soil and the other one was grown into this kitchen tissue, and I suppose it looks about the same. I would like to think that the plant on the soil would be a bit more grown because they have a bit more nutrient on the soil. Okay, you can buy this kind of sponge in this in this nursery shop. They are quite expensive because they are specially done with grooves for putting it into sponge. Okay, what I'm going to do for this exercise, I'm going to use a simple sponge which I can get from the hardware shop. This one is a big slice which I have already cut into a few segments. Okay, now what I need to do is to cut them into 1 cubic inch sizes. Okay, now the next step will be to slice it into half like this. Okay, why do I do that? Because when I open it, I can put the seedlings in there. Okay, some people will make a hole, which is a bit more difficult, and then you have to make sure you don't destroy the root or break the roots as you push it inside. So this is the easier and cleaner method. Into half, right? And what I have to do next is to put it in water because it has to soak some water. I've got some water ready. This is from the pipe. Don't have to be any special water. The reason why I'm using sponge is because they suck in water and then retain the water quite well, and then it can come back to form. Okay. The next step will be to put some water in the other tray, and once I put the seedlings from this sponge, I can put it there to prepare for the next phase. Okay, I can take one of this from the soil plant. You can, if I take out slowly, gently. Now see the roots is a bit dirty, so it's a bit messy. That's the one of the reason why I don't like to use soil. This root has to be carefully put in between, like that, with the roots exposed so that it can bring the water from underneath, like that. Okay. Okay, for this exercise I can put 2 plants into 1 sponge, perhaps. I know this plant can grow, it has enough space to grow, so I will take 2 plants. These 2 plants, you see, I can put them in 1 sponge, so when it grows with 2 vegetables. See that? Right. Very important, the roots must be exposed, and I can just put like that. I've already planted some of the germinated seedlings into sponge, and here are 20 pieces of them. Okay. Now I put 2 plants into 1 sponge. Not all plants can do the same. Not all veggies can do the same, can grow in the same manner. I know that this particular veggies, choy sum, they can grow 2 seedlings into 1 sponge. But for salad, it's best to have 1 seed for 1 seedling for 1 sponge because it needs place to grow. Okay, so you have to try it out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them into this sponge, this net pot, we call it. Okay, it looks like this. Press it down so that the bottom must touch water. I've got about 30 here and 10 here, so I'm going to put it into the into the hydroponic unit. I've prepared a special section of the hydroponic unit just for this exercise, so you can follow me. I've got these 3 tubes waiting for this seedlings to be planted. Okay, and if you can see, the water come in, and these are not just normal water, these are nutrient water, and it's always constantly going. Okay, and this will fill up this end, and it's going to go all to the other end, and it will drop down to that container there. That container is where the nutrients are, and then it's fed back by a pump to all this side again. Okay, so now I've got all these seedlings. All I have to do is just put it there like this. Okay, I have to make sure that they touch water, otherwise it will die. So these are the ones that I've just added on. These are the ones that I've done, let's say, about a week ago. So they're already growing quite well. Okay. And those at the back, these are probably put on the unit about 2.5 weeks ago. So they within the next 2 weeks, they can be harvested. I'll show you some of them which have been grown, have grown for the last time. These are the plants, veggies that have been growing for the past 2 weeks. They look big now and still not ready for harvest, but you can tell. Now these are 2 veggies in one plant. They're growing quite well. Okay, and this is where all the roots are. And you can see some of the plants, they are already growing quite well. But for example, this one, you see, a lot of roots, and this can almost be harvested. You do get some plants that are infested, like this one, by insects. You can see there. There must be some butterfly flying around, and they lay some eggs in there and become worms. So what I have to do is I have to wash it out or cut it off, because if you don't do that, it will eat the whole leaves up, and then it will spread to the other leaves. And since my vegetables are all sort of no pesticide, I would like to maintain it that way. Okay, right. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I hope I'll make some more of that in the future. But for the time being, bye bye.